Okay, let's see. No.
Hey, Divine One, it's meat o'clock. You in?
Hello.
That depends. Will there be a surprise bandit hunting trip this time?
No, I promise. It's just you, me, and some fresh grilled hunks of meat. I got a nice haul from the latest hunting trip, and I want to share the spoils.
All right. In that case, I'd be happy to partake. I'm so full I can hardly move. I must say, that was delicious. Good job at the grill.
Oh.
What is it?
Okay, before you get mad, I really did intend for this to be a plain old picnic. But there are some thugs surrounding us, and it looks like they have other ideas.
What? I thought we cleared them out.
I thought so too. There must have been a hideout I missed in my investigation.
There are a lot of them.
I'll create a breach and you run through to safety.
Good plan. But here's another to consider. Let's take them all out and eliminate the bandit threat once and for all. If we do that, everyone in this entire region will feel much more safe.
Hate to admit it, but I like that better.
I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Come on, let's make sure these jerks never ruin a picnic again.
Right behind you. I have something for you, Jean.
There's nothing in your
Medicinal
hand.
herbs? Oh, this is quite a lot.
I found a place full of them in the forest, so I picked as many as I could.
Wow, thank you so much. This is going to make a big difference back home.
What you said about your parents really struck me. I want to help your family as much as I can.
Thanks, Divine One. Hey, what happened to your arm? It's all scratched up.
Oh, right after I found the patch of herbs, I slipped and tumbled down a hill.
Oh no! Here, sit down, and I'll treat it right now.
It doesn't really bother me.
Please, Divine One, I'd hate for your wounds to stay open and get infected.
All right. Go ahead then.
Let's see here. You know, Divine One, I think it was good that I left the island to travel with you.
Yeah?
You're a very generous person, but you don't know how to be generous to yourself. As long as I'm around, no matter how little care you have for your well-being, you'll be fine. I want to pay you back 100 times over for all the kindness you've shown me.
Wow.
There, all treated. It should heal quickly now.
Thanks. And I'm glad to have you along too. Marin, listen. I'm sorry for blowing up at you the other day.
Blowing up is a bit strong.
I didn't understand that you were observing me so closely because you genuinely care.
No, I was in the wrong, not you. I was completely oblivious to how my actions made you feel.
You know, now that we understand each other better, I'd be happy to help you. There aren't many books about divine dragons, and nobody's asked me about my life before. You want to fill that gap, help people learn about me. I can see the value in that. What I'm trying to say is, please, observe to your heart's content.
Really? You mean it?
I mean it.
Thank you, Divine One. I really appreciate that. When I'm observing you, I forget about all the stress and worry. Everything bad slips away. I just feel joyful. And I want to share that joy with others, you know?
You're truly one of a kind, Marin. Maybe I should write a book about you.
You flatter me, Divine One.
I do have a request. Stop thinking of me as more than human, all right? I may be the only divine dragon, but hey, you're one of a kind too.
You make a good point. I guess we're both rare critters, aren't we?
Exactly. Oh, and also, I want to be the first to read this book of yours.
Of course. I can't think of anyone better to fact-check it.
I mean, there's gotta be someone better. You don't remember nothing. What you mean? What is this man supposed to say about his life? I was sleeping.
Damn. I guess it won't be so easy to find them after all.
Panette? You're up late.
Good evening, Divine One.
What's that letter you're reading?
I employed a Solmic investigator to find my parents. This is her report. Alas, it seems the search has come up empty.
Huh. I thought you said your parents were horrible people.
Yes, well, our conversation made me realize I have some feelings in need of resolution. I thought perhaps now, with the benefits of time, I could speak to them with a cooler head. Thus my desire to track them down. Assuming they are still alive, of course.
I'm impressed. It's brave of you to try facing them after all these years. Panette, how about I help find your parents?
Oh, no. I would not dream of such an imposition.
It's the least I can do to repay you for your training. Besides, we've seen our share of dangerous battles together. You, me, the others. We have a connection. We help each other. Let me help you, please.
Very well then. I will gratefully accept your aid. Truth be told, even if we do not find my parents, I have already found my family. What more do I truly need?
Thank you for your help, Divine One. I always have such trouble deciding on gifts to buy for my brothers.
It was nothing. I'm sure they'd be thrilled to get any gift from their big brother. How's the letter going, by the way? You said you were going to send one with the gifts?
That was my original intent, but I think I've reconsidered.
Why's that?
Well, the purpose of the letter and gifts was that I wasn't sure when next I shall be home. But when it came time to put pen to paper, I found myself merely staring at the blank page.
I wouldn't worry about the best way to say it. Just write whatever you feel.
Something from the heart. How are you? I am doing well. Those are the beginnings of a rather childish letter.
No, it's like the gift. They'll be happy to hear from you no matter what you say. The important thing is to make it clear. Take any chance you get to tell them how you feel.
Wise words. You are correct, of course. Thank you. I shall include a letter after all. And so long as I'm writing to them, I shall tell them all about you.
Me?
My brothers should know how wonderful you are. You won't object to me introducing a precious friend to my family, will you?
Aw, Louis. You're embarrassing me. But yeah, that'd be nice. Ivy, can I ask why you call me your deity?
During all the hardest moments of my life, the one thing I could turn to was the Divine Dragon. My faith in you gave me strength to survive.
Survive what, exactly?
My whole world. The place where I was born. Elusia Castle is a den of treachery and double-dealing. No one is safe there, and the worst part is, I had no escape. My mother was at the center of every scheme. I was forced to be near every foul conspiracy.
Your own mother.
In her world, every smile is a dagger looking for a back to stab. I hated that place. I hated what it did to everyone who set foot there. The one thing that kept me from despair was my faith. My faith in the Divine Dragon.
But why me?
At first, I worshipped merely to be contrary. They chose the Fell Dragon, so I chose Divine. It
Okay,
was a
makes
small,
sense.
invisible act of rebellion. But it was what I needed. The more I thought about you and your life, the more I knew I didn't belong in the castle.
I'm glad to have been some help. If only indirectly.
Forgive me. To experience your kindness in such a familiar way is an intense thing for me. Could you please act a little more like a deity?
Understood. I'll try to be more considerate.
In all seriousness, Divine One,
You are my strength, even now. Thank you.
That's sweet.
What would you like to talk about today, Yunaka?
This isn't easy for me, but I want you to know why I've had a hard time telling the truth. So, I'm just going to lay it all out there, okay? The truth is, I used to be...
It's all right. You don't have to tell me.
But
I can see how hard this is for you. It's obvious just looking at your face. I told you before that I won't pry. It really is as simple as that.
You're really okay with me keeping a secret from you like this?
Of course. I have secrets too, you know. There's no need to make yourself uncomfortable. I only want to hear what you are ready to tell me.
Thank you. Sincerely. What I'm ready to say is that I'm truly grateful to have a friend like you in my life. I feel like I've finally found that place in the world I was looking for, you know? That's entirely thanks to you. And I won't forget it. I'm glad to fight for you and all our friends.
I really appreciate that, Yunaka.
I'll tell you all I can about my past. But I think the present is what matters. Us, here and now. We're just getting to know each other. There's so much more to say. It's like an adventure.
An adventure. I like that. I look forward to continuing this journey with you, Yunaka.
You know, I've noticed how often you bring up your wish to live a fairy tale life.
Uh-huh. I've wanted that for myself ever since I was a child. I was born into a noble family. Everything in my life was planned out for me by my parents. My role as a noble daughter was to get married and then devote myself to my partner's family. They wouldn't even let me eat the street food I love so much.
Ew, that's
It
awful.
wasn't ordinary for a noble girl. I hated every part of that life.
I had no idea.
The life I wanted for myself was free, thrilling, and very out of the ordinary.
I didn't mean to stir up so many painful memories, Chloe.
Oh, it's okay. They're just memories. And my dream came true when I got to be a knight, meeting Princess Saline. And you let me live the kind of life I always fantasized about. Isn't fighting alongside the divine dragon and the royal family better than any fairy tale?
When you put it like that, you might be right.
I wonder if they'll tell stories about this war someday.
It's certainly possible. And when they do, I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up as a major character in them.
What? I never thought about that. But it's a nice idea. I must become the kind of virtuous knight little kids aspire to be when they hear the story.
You're already well on your way there, Chloe.
Thanks, Divine One.
Oh, that's all of them for that one. Yay.
Tamara, I've solved it.
Huh? Did something need solving? First I'm hearing of it.
Here, take this. I stayed up all night making it.
A doll? Why did you... Wait, no way! It's you! This is a you doll!
Ding, 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 ding. Now we'll always be together. You don't have to feel lonely anymore. Even when I'm away from the castle, it'll be like I'm right there with you. And it'll keep you safe.
Ugh, you ruined it. I'm not a little kid. What's a doll gonna protect me from? Doll bandits? Besides, this thing hardly even looks like you. I'd have to squint something fierce to pretend that faux Gato here is the real artist.
Yo.
I work so hard on him, though. You don't think he has his dad's signature swagger?
Yeah, no, not even a little bit. Guess you have no choice. You'll just have to hang out with me more. We're the princess and prince, but first and foremost, we're civvies.
Yeah, you're right. You win. I'll spend less time wandering Somme and more time with you.
Good. Was that so hard?
Well, I guess you won't be needing that doll.
I didn't say that. I'm going to give my wonky-looking nephew here a loving home.
Perfect. Though, just so you know, he doesn't eat meat.
Hey, Princess Tamara!
Hey, Lady Anna. What's up?
Quick question. What don't they have enough of in the Queendom of Solm?
Is this a riddle? I love riddles! Okay, let's think this through.
It's not a riddle, or any other kind of game.
Oh, it's not? Then why are you asking?
Knowing what's lacking in Solm will help me decide what to stock and sell, right? I thought, if anyone knows all there is to know about Solm, it'd be you.
So you came to me for advice on what to sell there. Makes sense.
Now that I've been separated from my family, I've got to make a living somehow. Business is my only real hope.
You know, Solm already has a lot of merchants. It's not the easiest market to break into.
So you're saying the distribution channels for standard goods are already well established. In that case, I'll focus on selling my own unique products. That should be enough to compete.
Ooh, not a bad idea, Lady Anna. I'm happy to help you bring a new product to the people of Solm. Just let me know.
Thanks, Princess Tamara. Well, no time to waste. I'd better start doing some research.
Oh, okay.
Thanks a bunch, Lady Anna.
Thanks for what?
I sent my parents the gift I bought from you, and they wrote back with a thank you letter.
Oh yeah! You did pick a great gift, it's true.
Yep, they loved it. Just like you guaranteed they would.
It's my business to satisfy my customers. I hope that means you'll shop with me again.
Sure will. Oh, and look at this part of the letter from my mom.
Let's see here. The statuette was lovely. Be sure to thank your friend Lady Anna for us. We'd love to host her too if you ever have a chance to visit home. Tell her I'll treat her to one of my famous home-cooked meals if she comes along.
My mom's not kidding about her cooking being famous, so you should definitely come visit. Did I say something wrong?
I would have sent my family a letter too.
Aww.
Aw, Lady Anna, I forgot that you're on your own right now, away from your family. I'm sorry I made you think about sad stuff, but it's okay. You've got us.
Well, thanks, Fram. I really appreciate that. Tell your mom thanks for me too. And tell her I'd be happy to come over sometime.
Will do.
Okay, enough moping around. Nobody buys from a depressed merchant. I've got a smile to sell.
I really enjoy the Anna in this one. It's weird because she's so tiny and young, but it's like, you know what? There's a lot of heart. She wants to just be better.
Hey, you're Lapis, right? I've been looking all over for you. I hear you're a whiz at making neat stuff out of whatever's lying around.
Yes, that's me.
Yes! I smell profit to be made. The name's Lady Anna. I'm a merchant who's just as good at cutting wood as cutting costs.
Oh, all right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Anna.
Aw, you don't have to be so formal. Lady Anna is fine. Bottom line, Lapis, we should be in business together.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, there's nothing to it. You'll be in charge of supplying cute goods, and I'll drum up demand. Boom! We make a killing. I'm happy, you're happy, the customer's happy. Win, win, win. As labor, you'll get your share, of course. Come on, please. Oh, don't make a little girl cry.
Let's slow down a bit here. What sort of things would you want me to make?
Well, I'm from Wintertide Village, so something related to that would be nice.
I see. So you'd want something that reminds people of your hometown.
You're the ideas department. Once you have a product, I'll work my sales and marketing magic.
Sure. Okay.
What, you don't believe me? You think I can't close a sale just because I'm a little kid?
Oh.
I'll give you a guarantee. If I can't sell whatever you make, I'll give you 1 billion gold. It's a can't-lose proposition.
All right. I'll try to think of something to make.
She does not take kindly to being underestimated. Wonder why it skips on some people. I guess it just has it in order? I don't know.
Oh, how could I be so foolish? Dropping my onigiri, my one and only lunch. What do? I had so much to do today. Now I fear I will collapse from hunger.
From not eating one rice ball, my dude?
You look like you could use a snack. Do you like sweets? I have some to share.
Marin, you would help me in my hour of need? My gratitude knows no bounds. With all my heart, thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy.
Sweet. And delicious. Oh, now I am full of energy.
Wow, you devoured those. You must have been very hungry.
Yes, that hits all my spots. Thank you. Now I can challenge Princess Tamara to single combat without worry.
Whoa.
Excuse me? You're going to challenge my princess to a fight? No. No, you certainly will not.
Why not? Fighting strong opponents is fun. I have some skill, so I think Princess Tamara will find our duel challenging.
Yes, well, as retainer to Princess Tamara, I will not allow you to put her in harm's way.
You are much too worried.
To think, I helped someone who wants to attack my princess. What a truly unforgivable mistake. If you insist on fighting her, you'll have to defeat me first.
I would gladly take you on. Ordinarily, at least. But I would not feel right about repaying you so roughly. Very well, Marin. You have persuaded me to step back from this for now. You are so wary. I am not lying. My contest with Princess Tamara will simply have to wait until another time.
You know what? No, it doesn't make sense. Well, I guess no, I'm not seeing how they do their actual division of stuff. But whatever.
When using knives and forks, start from the outside and work your way in.
Understood. Let us see here. Why is Veroni's food so slippery? It refuses to stay on my fork.
That piece is a bit too large. Use the knife to cut it smaller. It looks more graceful that way.
Smaller pieces. Deuces, this is complicated.
I know you said you were nervous, but I didn't realize how little experience you had here.
Oh, perhaps I ought to drink some water to calm my nerves.
Wait, no! That dish is meant for washing your hands, not to sip from.
How misleading!
How did you manage to eat meals with the Solnick royal family?
I always muddled through by mimicking others.
I suppose there's something to be said for that.
Alas, perhaps proper etiquette is simply beyond my grasp.
Don't give up so easily. Everyone has a hard time learning these things.
In truth, my home life growing up was far from perfect. How arrogant of me, assuming I could pass myself off as a noble.
The way you were raised isn't that important. If you want to learn, I'll teach you. You might make some mistakes here and there, but I'll help you, no matter how long it takes.
Truly?
Of course. Correcting our mistakes is how we learn, after all. Let's try again from the start.
You're quite right. Look at me, hanging my head in defeat. From here on, I shall hold it high. I will not let you down, Boucheron.
How much longer do I gotta do this kneeling crap?
Language. Try again.
At what length did my lady say I'm to continue this kneeling crap?
Only 1 hour longer. Any courtier worth her salt must be able to kneel for at least that time.
An hour? An hour, you say? Indeed? That's fine. Only my back's on fire now. Legs went numb ages ago. Forget it! I'm done! Only combat's allowed to be this exhausting. Sorry, but I'm gonna call it here. This stuff isn't for me. My kingdom will have to make do with my strength. They're not getting manners.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. If it tests your endurance, then it must be useful training, no? Here I thought you were made of sterner stuff.
Come on.
The Saphir I know would never throw in the towel midway through training. Perhaps I had you mixed up with another, more tenacious gray-haired beauty. My mistake.
Oh, fine! You made your point. I'll keep going. No way am I gonna quit after you bring training into it like that.
Good. I would expect nothing less.
Let it never be said that I didn't fight to the bitter end. I'm gonna get so prim and proper so fast it's gonna make your head spin.
Louis! Are you peeping again?
Pardon me, Pandreo, but I would never do anything so gauche as peeping. I prefer to think of it as observing from afar.
Oh, well, excuse me. That's nothing at all like peeping. Whatever, bud. If you get bored of not peeping, you're welcome to party hardy with me.
Party hardy?
Yup. You and me can let our hair down and do some good old-fashioned male bonding.
Male bonding. I've wondered lately if that may be something worth observing firsthand.
Well, what do you know? Serendipity.
Quite so. Pandreo, I would be exceptionally pleased to accept your invitation. Let the two of us explore all the ways in which two men may grow ever closer.
How is it you make everything sound suggestive? Anyway, I'm glad you're on board. Though you should know, I take my partying seriously. We're gonna shimmy and swing till dawn so you can forget about sleeping.
I shall match you measure for measure, Pandreo.
Louis?
Yes, Princess Ivy?
You always seem so cheerful. Is there some particular reason for it?
No, this is simply my default expression.
How curious. It may be due to my own reservedness that your demeanor leaves such an impression on me.
It's true, now that you mention it, that I haven't seen much cheer in you. And what a sight that would be to see.
What are you suggesting?
I have a keen eye for observing the way people socialize, you see.
This is not reassuring.
Which is why I was so powerfully struck by the idea of seeing you in such a context. The Princess Ivy among dear friends, wearing a wide grin. What a captivating thought!
I will thank you not to cast me for any role in your imaginary theater.
The first step is to figure out what you might have cause to celebrate. I think it may help if you accompany me for a time.
Your dedication to your goals, off-putting as they may be, is impressive. Very well, Louis of Firenze. If your ambition is to make me smile, I invite you to do your best.
My best is all I can do, Princess Ivy.
I like that.
I just can't seem to get this right.
Hello, Citrine. Are you training with magic?
Oh, Alchrist! Where did you come from? Are you lost?
What? No, I was just passing by.
I see. My goodness, you were so quiet.
You always seem to be training in your spare time, Citrine. I admire your dedication. I think you might be the hardest working person in all of Brodia.
I appreciate the kind words, Alchrist, but all of this training isn't enough. I'm still far behind everyone else. I must grow stronger.
Really? Why? I think you're fine as you are now. Besides, I'll protect you.
Ah, yes. That's the same Alchrist I knew as a child, placing others well ahead of himself. However, I can't rely on your kindness. When it comes down to it,
Citrine?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I need to resume my training. Please, excuse me, Alchrist.
Oh, all right, Citrine. Something is seriously bothering her. But what?
Cool. Now I'm gonna do the thing of like, hold up. Are they? Yeah, all the bonds.
Even though you are covered in wounds, you continue to fight. Why? Who is compelling you?
No one is compelling me. I fight because I want to protect the world that I love.
Yeah, these were always shorter. Hey, level 10. Huh. That's pretty impressive. As a ability? Yo.
I absolutely adore unusual critters. Tell me, are there any rare creatures in your world?
Do monsters count? We have bone walkers, entombed, revenants, and man-eating spiders.
Your skills on the battlefield are impressive. Surely you are equally skilled in a street brawl.
Street brawl? My siblings and I used to fight, but I can't say if I was especially good at it.
Y'all legit went to war with one another.
What lovely weather today! Perfect for a bare-knuckle brawl. Civilized duel.
I don't know about any of that, but the weather is indeed auspicious.
Are you truly a prince? Really? I'm sorry. It's just I still find it hard to believe.
Sheesh. When you ask like that, I start to doubt it myself. I mean, I am the Prince of Sohm, right?
Don't be that way.
An emblem and a divine dragon? Emblem Tiki, you have my wholehearted devotion.
Oh dear. No need to be so formal, Pandreo. And just Tiki is fine.
Byleth, why did you abandon mercenary life for teaching? Did you not enjoy your freedom?
Of course, but I wouldn't have met my students if I'd remained a mercenary. I have no regrets.
You can draw anything you see, can't you? What an incredible gift.
Not as incredible as your adorable face. Actually, let me capture that real quick.
Is that all of them? That's all of them. Let's see. So I guess with all that now having been done, we just kind of map. I believe oh, not that map. The part. All right, let's go check the divine paralogs because I think I got all of them now. Question mark? Maybe. Okay, that one's done. Can I not just hold up. Nope. Fast travel and see. Yeah, it seems like all of them are actually done at this point. Neat. Okay, so we'll just go to the next chapter. Whee! Okay. This thing lets me go here too. What is this? Is this a paralog? Yep. Okay. But not a divine. Wait. What's the difference? It's not a divine paralog, so that would probably mean it's one of the story things. More than likely. How strong of a story one is this one if it's like all the way out here? What do you need to be? Not that bad, honestly. Okay.